Hello, it's Matt Chapman, and I'm here with my wonderful friend Joy Zhu, who is the Chief HR Officer of Manulife for Asia Pacific. Thanks for joining, Joy.
Yeah, it's a great pleasure to join you today, Matt.
Now, you've had a journey since we last met because you were in Hong Kong, and then you've been in Europe, and you're back in Asia now.
Absolutely. I'm so excited to come back to Asia. As you know, my journey last few years, I spent in Germany as a global head of HR for Sandoz. Asia is really the heart of the world, and there's so much action, so much development potential in Asia. So, just so excited to come back to Asia.
Well, it's a real privilege to have someone of your stature, particularly from an Asia to the world perspective. Um, with Manulife, obviously you've got the headquarters out of Hong Kong, which is in a very interesting place right now. Hong Kong's, probably almost leading the world.
Yeah, I think Manulife is a fantastic company, headquartered in Toronto, Canada, but it has a long history operated in Asia. I'm so glad you see us as like more Asian company. We operated in Asia more than 100 years already. Hong Kong is our headquarter for Asia segment. Hong Kong has been through a lot in the past year. And early this year, pandemic hit us hard. And then we went through ups and downs in Hong Kong, the wave one, wave two. Now we just finished the wave three of COVID cases, but it just shows tremendous resilience of the market. And at the same time, our organization has putting our customer first to ensure the continuation of essential service to our customers. At the same time, protect the safety and the well-being of our employees during this time. So I'm so glad that next week we're going to resume normal operation in the office. We're going to welcome our employee coming back to work.
Oh, that's beautiful. So obviously, your remit has been across, the entire region, and obviously the region was one of the first parts of the world that faced the crisis, obviously in different parts of the region. But what has it been like being the head of HR? And obviously, you took on this role not that long before COVID as well.
Yeah, this is a quite a amazing experience, I have to say. Once a lifetime experience. So late last year, I made a career move from Novartis to Manulife, moved from Germany to Hong Kong. I still remember in January, while I'm still doing my onboarding, the phone call happened, and then we talk about a disease spreading in Wuhan. I don't think anyone could imagine this become a COVID, which changed the lives of many people in the world. And that also fundamentally changed how we live and how we work. And then for myself, it also has been a huge, transformation for myself as well. Because one, I'm getting into a new job, and then the first thing to tackle is our response to protect our employees for COVID, given Asia was the first market or first region being hit by COVID. And then two, personally, I'm going through this transition, as I mentioned to you, and my family actually still stayed in Germany, given my son's education. He needed to finish school in Germany, then relocate to Hong Kong in July. So in the last 9 months, I have been commuting between Germany and Hong Kong, at the same time managing, all these things for the office. So I think I learned a lot in this process. I think it's very important to really find a balance in dealing with all those unprecedented changes. Nobody could imagine and then could better prepared for this situation. However, when this kind of unexpected events happen in our life, to equip with the growth mindset is critical. So it just, to listen, to embrace the situation, and then be a solution finder rather than, kind of be dramatized by this situation. And then for myself also, I need to keep that balance to take care of my family overseas and take care of myself during this time, because only if we can take care of ourselves, that can help us to be more resilient and then can give and then serve our organization better. So I think that was tremendous experience I had, and then also just simple things. It's important because I think we're all working day and night during COVID, because the work and life becomes so blurred, right? We have a morning course and one after another until evening. So to put in break, to take a break, refresh, recharge are equally important, and keep mental health during this time. So tons of learnings, tons of kind of we can talk for hours, but those are just a few snapshots of my own experience.
So some leaders talk of tiredness and fatigue in their organizations. Other leaders talk of calm and great beauty at where we sit at the moment. How do you feel, and how do you feel with your team and your organization?
Yeah, I absolutely impressed by our organization's resiliency. It's just the way how we responded to COVID at the first breakout, and then two, how quickly the organization pivot and adjust to the new way of working. So very quickly we moved to work from home, enabled by technology. At the same time, we deployed the working hours arrangement, working arrangement, all kinds of protections to help employees to navigate this tough situation. In addition, we also put together employee engagement programs. At this time, it's even more important for our managers constantly communicate frequently, connect with employees who work remotely, right? Some people are good with that, but a lot of manager hasn't dealt with this situation. So we're also building a toolkit to help people managers to lead differently in this virtual and distributed work environment. Last but not least, in terms of engagement, it's also important to provide those virtual connecting points. We have a virtual town hall, we have virtual ask me everything sessions with our employees, providing that open platform to dialogue with our employee, and also a lot of creative engagement activities. For example, Manulife launched a podium, which is a global platform to recognize employees and appreciate employees' contribution. I think the gratitude and appreciation goes a long way. And in time like this, psychological recognition is crucial to help our employee to stay, engaged. And also we have a lot of resilience training, mental resilience, physical and well-being, all kind of trainings to help our employees, stay fit and then, and then stay agile in this during this trying time.
So using what you know now and what you've experienced, what do you predict for the future? And if you're an employee joining Manulife at this time, what's it going to look like in the future?
Yeah, this is a very hot topic. My first reaction nowadays is that leave for now. I think there's no crystal ball to predict what happens, just given everything going on around the world right now. But two, I think COVID will have a profound impact to how we work and how we serve our customers. So I do see COVID will accelerate or has accelerated the digital transformation, shortened 3 to 4 years transformation in just 3 to 4 months. I think that will continue. So those companies pivot into digital transformation will test during this time, but even come stronger after the COVID. So I do think the digitalization will be a key success driver for any company. I think too, coming out of COVID, the flexibility The distributed workforce will be another key trend. How, in terms of providing people with a flexibility where they work and how they work. And secondly, the distributed workforce is also will help to navigate the new environment we work on. So I think the future of the company will be able to, kind of continue to pivot and building those transformation capability at the same time to show the resilience as an organization.
Thank you, Joy. Lovely to hear your insights and fantastic to spend some virtual time with you.
Yeah, thank you.